fabulous friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have something very, very special for you. Now, I feel like all of us can relate to this on one level or another, whether you sit at a desk or you stand on your feet from 9 to 5, or maybe just after a really long, stressful day. I don't know about you, but I always feel really tense and really tight and really stiff. Blech. Literally the worst feeling on the planet, am I right? So that is why I wanted to create this workout for you. We're really going to focus on releasing the back and the hips, which are probably the two most common areas that we all just get tight throughout a long, stressful day. This workout is also going to be amazing for all of my dancers out there or my athletes out there who are just really looking to improve your overall mobility. Because let's face it, the more mobile and flexible our bodies are, the better we feel. Am I right? Yes. All right, grab your mat. Let's get started. Here we go. Come down on your mat and let's sit up nice and tall with the legs open about hip width and hands behind the thighs. Feel your spine nice and tall and just take a beautiful inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to bring your chest towards your thighs and round the back, dropping the head down nice and heavy in between the legs. Inhale to roll up through the spine to sit up tall. And now on your exhale, I want you to really pull that belly button in towards your spine. Tuck the tail under, round the back, and drop the head down. Good. Inhale to roll up. And let's do that once again. Exhale, bring your chest towards your thighs. Good, dropping the head down. Inhale to roll up. And exhale to really scoop the belly, tuck the tail, rolling back. Beautiful. Let's hold it here, everybody. And I just want you to keep breathing and just gently turn your head side to side to get a nice little neck release. Good. And steady your head back to center and take your time rolling up sequentially through the spine, sitting up tall, and just drop your head back. Beautiful. Lift the head back up, and from here, let's just lengthen the legs nice and long in front. Flex the feet. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold your body in half. Good. Grab onto your feet if you can reach. If not, your hands go on your shins. Just breathe deep and shake out your shoulders. Shake out your head. Just take out any tension in your upper body. Good. Keep breathing deep and come up to your beautiful flat back. Really making the spine nice and long, shoulders down. Good. And keep breathing deep. And again, just round your back over your legs. Drop your nose down to your knees. Feel the nice stretch in your Achilles, calves, and hamstrings. And if you want, shake out your shoulders again and shake out your head. Very nice, everyone. Coming back up to that beautiful flat back. Really try to keep those feet nice and flexed. Shoulders down. Good. And round over the legs once again. Drop the head down and just take your time as you roll up bone by bone by bone and sit up tall. Float the arms out to the side in your T position. I want you to take your right arm and we're going to arc it up and over and do this beautiful side bend to the left. Make sure your right glute stays glued down to the floor. Bring your body back up, and from here we go the other way. Left arm comes up, we're bending to the right. Keep your left glute glued to the floor. And use your core to bring the body back up. Very nice. Once again, right arm comes up and over, bending to the left. Breathe deep, and from here, fold your body in half, bringing the body over the legs. Roll up through the spine, arms float back out to the side. in your T position. And we go the other way. Left arm up and over. Beautiful side bend. And from here, round the back over the legs. Drop the head down nice and heavy, nose to the knees. Good. And roll up through the spine. Really nice work, everyone. All right, let's stay sitting up nice and tall, but I just want you to open your legs about the width of your mat, maybe a little bit wider. Flex the feet up. Again, arms out to the side in your T. Let's go into our saw. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale to reach forward. Inhale, roll up, and exhale, return your body back to center. Other way, lift and twist. Reach, reach, reach beyond your foot as much as you can. Sit up and back to center. Good. Let's go again. Twisting and reaching. Sitting up tall and returning back. And again, lift and twist. Reach, reach, reach. And roll up and return to center. Good. Lower the arms down, and from here, let's just circle those feet around just to get some mobility in the ankles and arches and toes. Good. Return to your flex foot position. Keep your legs nice and lengthened. Fingertips in front, and just slide and reach those arms out. Really try to lengthen your arms and fingertips in front of you. And let's see if we can grab onto the feet. If you can't reach your feet, again, just place your hands on your shins. And once again, reach your arms forward. Really imagine like someone's pulling your arms. Roll up through the spine to sit up nice and tall. And let's go again. Reaching out, really lengthening the spine, arms, and fingertips. Grab onto your feet if you can reach, and maybe use your arms to help pull your upper body down even more. Bring your arms in front of you once again. And articulate through the spine. And roll up. Beautiful. All right, let's close the legs together. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms. Inhale to scoop the belly, exhale to tuck the tail. Roll about halfway back, and let's prop ourselves up on our forearms. Bend your left knee, really root your left foot into the floor. Flex your right foot and externally rotate your right leg. Lift up out of the floor, tummy muscles engaged. We lift the right leg up. Lower down, but only just to hover the floor, and then swing your leg open to the side. So we're never going to actually lower the leg all the way down. We're going to keep it off the floor. Good. And really focus on your inner thigh doing the majority of the work, because we don't want to grip in the thighs. This is all about a beautiful hip release. Good. Really just let the legs swing open, but keep that core working so nothing else moves. Good. Keep going, everyone. Beautiful. Really maintain your beautiful external rotation and lower the leg down, and let's swap feet. Lengthen out your left leg. Right foot is on the floor. Flex the left foot, externally rotate your left leg, and here we go. Lift it up, lower down to hover. Swing it open, but don't move anything else. Good. Keep going, my friends. Really striving to make a beautiful long leg. Feel the energy shooting out of your heel. Good. Keep it going. We're almost there. Keep pushing the floor away. Lift up tall, no slouching. Very nice. And that was our last one. Lower the leg back down. Beautiful. From here, everyone, let's just lengthen both legs out. Do a little posture check. Make sure you're really lifting up out of the floor and release your arms in front. Use your core to roll all the way back up to a beautiful seated position. And just float those arms down. From here, let's come to our beautiful butterfly again to just really open up those hips. Feet together, knees apart. Inhale. And as you exhale, use your arms to help round your back forward. Drop the head down and just take some nice deep breaths. Feel free to shake out your head or shake out your shoulders, whatever you feel like you need here. Just make sure there's no tension in the upper body. Good. And roll up through the spine. Head is the last to come up. Very nice, everyone. Let's go for a nice head circle here. All the way around. Try not to cut any corners. And once you've made it around, reverse your head circle. Keep pressing those shoulders down. Good. And lift the head back up. From here, let's grab onto our tiptoes with our left hand. Reach directly behind you with your right fingertips. Spiral your spine upwards to twist right. Let's hold this nice twist. Good. Keep actively pressing those knees down to the floor. Return your body back to center, swap hands, and now lift up tall to twist to the left. Good. Keep breathing nice and deep. And return your body back to center. Let's keep the legs where they are, but place your hands behind your pelvis. And then from here, I want you to point your toes and lift your heels off the floor. Squeeze the legs in together and then open the knees back to that beautiful butterfly position, but keep those heels lifting up. Squeeze in and squeeze open. Good. Again, close and open. And now if you're feeling really strong and fancy, see if you can lift your pelvis off the mat into your reverse butterfly tabletop. Gently lower the pelvis back down. Let's do it again. Squeeze those legs in towards your center line. And then squeeze the glutes to really press the knees down to the floor. Again, close and open. Getting a really nice stretch in that inner thigh area. And if you'd like, pick the pelvis off the floor. Really engaging in the arms, back, glutes, hamstrings. And gently lower down. Squeeze it in and open and in and open. Good. Stick with me. Squeeze in and open, and again lift up. Good. Keep those knees out to the side and gently lower the pelvis back down. Yes. All right, last round. Make it a good one. Good, nice job. Lift up, hold here, breathe. And lower the pelvis back down. So good. All right, friends. From here, let's move on to our zigzag position. So left leg in the front, right leg behind, And we're just going to do this beautiful hip mobility exercise. Hands on the floor, round your back, drop your head down. And then we are going to swing around to the other side. And again, try to make this nice and smooth. Good. Back to your first side. And again, switching over to the second side. Rounding the back, releasing the head. And again, keep going back to your first side. Beautiful. Let's keep going, my friends. Very nice. This should feel really lovely within the hips. We're working in both our externally rotated and internally rotated positions. And of course, that beautiful rounding of the back and head dropping down always feels so delicious. Beautiful. Roll back up to a seated position, and from here, I just want you to stack the legs on top of one another, and we're going to come down on our side. You can place your head on your hand, or if you prefer, you can just place your head on your arm if that's more comfortable for you. Tummy muscles engaged, lift up out of the floor, and let's open to our clamshell, and then extend that top leg out in the parallel line. And let's go again. Open up and close, and then lengthen your leg as long as you can. Imagine like someone's pulling that leg. It's all about that beautiful length. Good. Let's keep going with this. And of course, we're just breathing naturally. So just make sure you're not holding your breath. Good. Keep going, everyone. Beautiful. Very nice work. All right. Push the floor away to sit up nice and tall. And let's do that whole routine again, but this time starting with your zigzag position facing the other way. So now the right leg is in the front, left leg is behind. Round the back, drop the head, and we swing it around to the second side. Good. Keep it going, everyone. Nice and smooth. We're working nice and slow, so really stay in control and just enjoy this lovely movement. Good. Keep going. We're almost there. Beautiful. Nice job, everyone. All right, let's go over to the second side. Stacking the legs, lifting up out of the floor, tummy muscles engaged. And we open and lengthen. Good. Keep going with this. Make sure you're not adding in any extra movement. A lot of times when we open up to the clamshell, I see people sort of rocking back or adding in a little twist in the upper body. So just make sure it's just that top leg that moves. And then imagine like someone's pulling your leg to stretch it out. Keep going. Well done. All right. From here, my friends, again, push the floor away. Use those tummy muscles to come back up. And now I want you to come to a tabletop position, but I want you to start squeezing the legs together, and let's get down on those forearms. From here, we're gonna go for some beautiful hip circles. Take your right leg and you're going to lift it up, keeping it bent at that 90-degree angle. Open it to the side, passing through your fire hydrant position, and just keep circling the leg around. Again, no extra movement. So even though this is amazing for your hips, we do have to engage the core quite a bit. Good, keep going. Beautiful, biggest range of motion that you can make, but without adding any extra movement. Good. All right, take a little pause, and now let's go 8 times, but reversing the circle. So now you're lifting out to the side in your fire hydrant, then internally rotating to bring the leg to the back. Good, all the way around. Keep pulling that belly button in and up, super important. We have to protect our lower backs. Good, almost there. Beautiful. All right, from here, I want you to adjust back to your hands, and we're going to step forward with our right foot. Now, when you step forward, make sure your foot is a little bit more in front of your knee, because we are going to shift the weight forward to really stretch out the hip flexor. And I want everyone to just take note of my right knee. It's directly over my right heel, so just double check that you're doing the same thing. Alignment is very important. Breathe deep. We're trying to drop that left hip down towards the floor. And now place your fingertips or palms on the floor. Shift your weight back and flex that right foot. Drop your head down towards your right knee. And we'll shift our weight forward again. Back to our hip flexor stretch. You can keep your hands on the floor or put your hands on your thigh. Good. Breathe really deep. Don't hold your breath. Good. And again, let's shift it back into our hamstring stretch. Lengthen your right leg, flex the foot, round your back, and drop your head down towards your knee. Very nice, friends. And from here, let's come to a kneeling position. Open your legs about hip width or maybe even a little bit wider. Sit back and let's reach the arms forward. So we're basically in a child's pose, but with our legs opened instead of squeezing into our center line. From here, I want you to roll up sequentially through the spine. Place your right hand on the floor, reach up and back with your left arm, push those hips forward, and here we have our beautiful twisted camel pose position. Gently lower the pelvis back down, reach your arms forward in our open leg child's pose. Breathe deep. And roll up sequentially through the spine. Again, same side, right hand goes on the floor behind you. Really arch the back, open up the chest, push those hips forward. And lower the pelvis back down. Yes! How good does that feel? All right, let's do the whole thing again on the second side. So, squeeze those legs together. We're going to start on the forearms. Make sure your elbows are directly under your shoulders. And now we're working the left leg. Tummy in tight. Pull that navel in and up. And let's start circling that left leg. Lifting it straight back, opening it to your fire hydrant and lowering down. Good. We go 8 times one direction, and then we'll take a pause and go 8 times in the other direction. Good. Keep going, everyone. Really stay in control of the movement. So good for the hips, and of course you're also working the glutes, working the hamstrings, and of course the core. Good. And take a pause, and now let's reverse it. Really opening up to that fire hydrant pose. You're going to feel that on your outer thighs. Internally rotate the leg more to bring your leg around to the back. Good. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep it smooth. Really nice job, my friends. All right, come onto your hands. And from here, come up to a kneeling position. Take a big step forward with your left foot. You're going to shift your weight forward, and again, just double check that your left knee is directly above your left heel. Very important. Drop your right hip down towards the floor. You can keep your hands on the floor if you're struggling to balance, or hands on the thigh if you're feeling good. And now we put the hands on the floor so we can shift back. Flex that left foot, round your back, drop your head down. And once again, shift forward. Hip flexor stretch, hold here. Really try to lift up tall, spine is long, shoulders down. Beautiful. And again, shift it back, hamstring stretch. Very nice. And from here, everyone, return to your kneeling position. Open your legs about hip width or maybe even a little bit wider. Pelvis goes down towards the floor. Lengthen your arms out. Breathing nice and deep. Really feel that nice length in the spine. And then take your time rolling up bone by bone by bone. Left hand goes on the floor behind you. Push those hips forward, arch the back, open the chest, reaching up and back with that right arm. Doesn't that feel good? And lower your pelvis down. Let's do it again. Reach your arms out. Breathe deep. Roll up through the spine, and again, left hand goes on the floor. Really push those hips forward, arch the back, open the chest. And lower the pelvis back down. Very nice work, everyone. Okay, my friends, stick with me. We're almost there. We got about 10 minutes left. You can do it. Don't give up. Let's come down onto the bellies. Open your legs about the width of the mat. And let's just take a moment and prop ourselves up on our forearms. Feel the nice length in your abdominals. Shoulders down. Really open the chest. Good. And from here, if you can, try to stretch your arms even more. Really pushing the floor away. Make sure those tummy muscles are still activated so we're protecting our lower back. And gently come back down onto your forearms. From here, lower all the way down and place your arms out to the side like a T. Pubic bone down, squeeze your buns, pull your belly button in and up so you can lift up in a beautiful back extension. And we're just going to twist side to side. Good. And of course, it's always a good idea to exhale on any kind of twist or any kind of bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Keep going. Very nice. Return the body back to center and lower down with control. Take a moment and just rock your hips side to side just to release your back. And let's do it again. All right, back onto those forearms. Really try to pull your belly button up towards your spine. Hold here and breathe. And if you want, push the floor away even more. Drop your head back if that feels good for you. Good. And with control, come back down onto your forearms and lower all the way down to the floor. Arms out to the side like a T. Engage in your tummy muscles. Lift up. Beautiful back extension. And again, beautiful little spine twists, side to side. Exhaling on each little twist. Good. Keep going, everyone. You can do it. Very nice. Return back to center and lower your body down with control. Good. Rock those hips side to side. Let's come into our frog position. So it's basically our butterfly position with the legs, but we're just on the bellies. So we're joining the feet together. Really great for opening up those hips. You should also feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs. Good. Just keep breathing deep. And let's open the legs just slightly. I want you to shift your weight back, so you're probably going to have to prop yourself up on your forearms like I'm doing. And you can even add in a tiny little rock, so shifting your weight forward and then shifting your weight back. This gets really deep within the hip joints. It may be a little too intense for some of you, so if it's too much, you can just stay in that beautiful frog position. Good. And let's come back to our frog. Bend the knees more so you can join your feet together and give your legs a little wiggle. And from here, lengthen your legs behind you. Let's tuck those toes under and push the floor away and lift up into our high plank pose. From here, shift your weight back, try to get those heels down, and let's go for some beautiful body waves. Waving the body forward, and then pushing your weight back into your downward facing dog. Good. Keep going, everyone. You can set your own pace. Take as much time as you need. This is all about that beautiful articulation in the spine and in the whole body. Good. Make it as smooth as possible. And let's just take a little pause in our downward facing dog position. Hold it here, breathe deep, and really try to drop your chest down to the floor as much as you can. Gently lower the knees back down to the floor. And from here, I want you to lengthen your left leg out. We are going to shift back just like we do in our child's pose, but now we just have one leg out to the side. Breathe nice and deep. Then shift your weight forward, stacking your shoulders right above your hands, lowering the pelvis down, hips to the floor, arching the back, looking up. And let's go for it again. Shift it back, hold and breathe. Lengthen those arms out. And shifting the body forward, dropping the hips down to the floor, arching the back, opening up the chest, looking up. And now shift back just enough to return to your tabletop position. From here, we're going to reach up with the left arm. Feel that nice twist in the back, opening up the chest. And let's thread the needle. Pass your left arm through in between your right arm and right leg. Left side of the face goes down on the mat, and just breathe deep here. Use your core to bring the body back up, and again, twist and reach up. Very nice, everyone. And lower that left hand down, bring the left knee in, and let's do the same thing on our second side. Right leg out, and when you're ready, just shift your weight back, really lengthening the arms and fingertips long in front of you. Drop the head down heavy. Good, and shift your weight forward, lowering the hips down to the floor, arching the back, looking up. And again, shift it back. And shifting forward, lowering the hips down. Really nice work. Make your little adjustments, hands directly under the shoulders. And now we reach up with our right arm. Enjoy that delicious twist of the spine. And now we thread the needle. Right side of the face goes on the mat. Breathe deep, think happy thoughts. We're almost done. Good, and use your core to bring the body back up. And once again, reach up with that right arm. Lower the right hand down and bring the right knee in. And let's shift back in our child's pose once again. This time, if you want, sweep your arms by your sides. And take your time rolling up through the spine. And let's go for another head circle to finish all the way around. And then reverse it. And just shake everything out. I really hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to add this routine in every day, every other day, or just when you feel like your body needs that nice release. I hope if you're not already part of the Dansique Fitness family that you'll consider joining. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you're always informed when I upload a new workout. It's usually every Tuesday around 10:15 a.m. Eastern time. All right, friends, sending so much love, light, and hugs your way. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of you. Bye.